Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Rodali presenting the headlines first. Finance Minister Sitaraman stresses 8% GDP growth target, sustainable economy at Kautilya Economic Conclave. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister stressing for building a community-driven movement for a drug-free state. Village councils in Mizoram receive over 14.52 crore rupees, 15 Finance Commission United grants. Security forces arrest 4 militants including self-styled chief of Kuki outfit in Manipur. And in sports, Mirabai Chanu wins silver in women's 48 kg category at World Championships in Norway. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today highlighted the need for 8% GDP growth to meet the goal of Viksit Bharat. Addressing the inaugural session of the Kautilya Economic Conclave in New Delhi, Sitharaman asserted that the country's economy is resilient and continues to grow sustainably, and its capacity to absorb global shocks is strong. She added that the country's growth is firmly anchored in its domestic factors amid global volatility.
GDP over the years, India's growth is firmly anchored in its domestic factors, which minimizes the impact of external shocks on overall growth. As a result, the Indian economy is resilient, continues to grow sustainably. However, just as eternal vigilance is the price for liberty, eternal performance is the price of strategic independence. There is no room for complacency or self-regulation beyond a quiet confidence in our abilities to take the right decisions and to execute them.
Union Minister for Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports Dr. Mansukh Mandavya highlighted India's historic expansion in social security coverage from 19% in 2015 to 64.3% in 2025, covering over 940 million citizens as recognized by the International Labour Organization. Dr. Mansukh Mandavya was addressing the World Social Security Forum 2025 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia today, where India has been conferred with the prestigious International Social Security Association Award 2025 for outstanding achievement in social security. Chief of Air Staff Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh has said that Operation Sindoor will be remembered as a conflict that achieved its objectives with speed and precision, and the operation brought Pakistan to its knees. Addressing the annual presser on 93rd Air Force Day anniversary celebrations in New Delhi today, he said India struck multiple targets in Pakistan and also destroyed 4 to 5 Pakistani fighter jets during the operation. He said a clear directive, a clear mandate was given to the Indian Armed Forces.
Killings of the innocents, and a clear directive, clear mandate was given to the Indian Armed Forces, and Indian Air Force was the prime stakeholder in that, in terms of 2 major targets out of the 9 that were chosen towards terrorist camps were given to Indian Air Force to address. And I think the way that whole even went by, the way in the aftermath, that 3 or 4 days of conflict that we had with our Western neighbor, it stands as a lesson which will go down in history that this is one war that was started with a very clear objective, and it was terminated in a quick time without just prolonging it. We are seeing what is happening in the world.
Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnav yesterday inaugurated the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology (NIELIT) Digital University platform in New Delhi. The platform is designed to democratize access to high-quality digital education. The minister also virtually inaugurated other 5 NIELIT centers, including Lunglei in Mizoram. Talking to media after the launch, the minister informed that NIELIT will work towards providing education that is needed for the students digitally as per industry needs.
We started working on making a digital university version of NIELIT about 3 years ago. So very happy to share that today the dream of making NIELIT digital university has turned into reality. We have also simultaneously started 5 new NIELIT centers, one in Odisha, Baleshwar, second in Muzaffarpur, Bihar, in Daman, in Mizoram, and in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. So the focus of NIELIT Digital University will be to give the education which is needed by the industry. NIELIT will start discussing with the industry participants, and about 500 industries will be selected by NIELIT for preparing the courses which are in line with what the industry needs, what the students would like to have, so that they become absolutely aligned with the industry's requirements.
Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu chaired the State Council on AIDS and the Arunachal Pradesh Psychoactive Substances Control Authority APPSCA along with cabinet ministers, advisors, senior officers, NGOs and CBOs. The meeting engaged in deliberations on the challenges posed by HIV/AIDS and the rising concern of substance abuse. The meeting also discussed the importance of strengthening rehabilitation and counseling facilities, intensifying the crackdown on the supply chain and building a community-driven movement for a drug-free Arunachal Pradesh.
टैक्सेशन डिपार्टमेंट की ओर से भी सुनने को मिला है और खास करके हमारा जो 2 कमीशन है, वुमेन कमीशन और चाइल्ड प्रोटेक्शन कमीशन, उन लोगों का सुझाव भी हम लोग ने सुना है। और जो ग्राफिकली जितने भी डाटा का मुताबिक देखा जाए तो इट्स वेरी अलार्मिंग। इसलिए मेरा शुरुआत का ही कमेंट्स वही था कि हम लोग एड्स का जब हम अगर बात करें तो जो ग्राफ जो बढ़ रहा है नेशन का तो थोड़ा सा कंट्रोल में है ओवरऑल, लेकिन स्टेट का जो है वो धीरे धीरे वो आगे बढ़ रहा है।
During the financial year 2025 and 26 for rural local bodies in Mizoram, the union government has released the second installment of United Grants amounting to Rs 14.40 crores under the 15th Finance Commission, along with the withheld amount of the first installment of United Grants amounting to 0.1209 crores for financial year 23 and 24. These grants will benefit all 808 eligible village councils in the state. Earlier in August 2025, Mizoram had received Rs 14.2761 crores for 827 eligible village councils as part of the 2023 and 24 grants. Arunachal Pradesh Home Minister and Guardian Minister of Tawang District, Mama Natung, today chaired a review meeting with heads of offices on central and state-sponsored schemes. He expressed satisfaction over the progress of developmental works and urged officials to work with sincerity towards the vision of Viksit Arunachal 2047. Natung also addressed the first ever Monpa Youth Educational Conference at Kawawangpo Convention Hall in Tawang. The program highlighted the importance of educating youth to preserve culture, tradition and local dialects which are at risk of extinction.
ये बहुत ही एक अच्छा आप लोगों ने ये ऑर्गेनाइज किया। मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ कि आपका जो ऑर्गेनाइजिंग है, जो एडवाइजर है और यहाँ का जो इवेंट को जो ऑर्गेनाइज किया, ये बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है युवा लोग का, ये बहुत अच्छा। और तवांग बहुत ही हमारा जो वेस्ट कमिंग और तवांग अरुणाचल प्रदेश में ये हमारा एक पीस लविंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट है और यहाँ के लोग बुद्धिज्म और आपका जो गौतम बुद्ध, लॉर्ड गौतम बुद्ध का जो रास्ता दिखाया उसका टॉट और उसका प्रोसेस को लोग मान के यहाँ चलते हैं।
Assam Minister of Water Resources Piyush Hazarika today addressed a press conference at Guwahati where he announced that the state government is planning to construct large reservoirs to tackle floods in the state. These reservoirs, which will be connected to rivers, will be built in 15 locations across Assam. The minister informed that the Union Home Ministry has sanctioned Rs 692 crore for the development of wetlands into reservoirs. While expressing gratitude to Home Minister Amit Shah, he called the initiative as a game changer in mitigating floods.
MHA has given 692 crores under the leadership of Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah ji to develop wetland to reservoirs, to bring water from rivers. So 15 locations have been identified and tender have been slotted, fund has come. So work will be started very soon. So how it will mitigate flood? During monsoon, water will be brought to these reservoirs. Then water level of the river will go down. Then it will be not inundated to other places. Then it will be mitigated. So I think it will be a game changer. Two things. One more things we are doing. We are laying geo mega tube besides our old embankments. This can be replaced immediately. So these two things will be game changer, I think, within 5 years.
The statement of singer Zubin Garg's wife, Garima Khakya Garg, was recorded today in the CJM court under Section 183 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhitya. In her deposition, Garima expressed every concern and suspicion related to Zubin Garg's death before the court. She also informed the court that she was not aware of the yacht outing in Singapore. Security forces in Manipur arrested the head of a newly formed militant outfit which has not signed any ceasefire or peace deal with the government, who was also involved in trafficking of weapons and drugs across the India-Myanmar border. Manipur police said that the arrested individual was the chief of Chinkuki Mizo Army and has been identified as Pao Kholen Guite of P. Mokzang village in Manipur's Churachandpur district. He was arrested from S. Munuam. 2 AK-47 rifles, 181 rounds of different types of ammunition, cash of Rs 1 lakh and a car were recovered from his possession. Indian weightlifter Mirabai Chanu has clinched silver in the women's 48 kg category at the World Championships in Forte, Norway. Chanu lifted a total of 199 kg including 84 kg snatch and 115 kg clean and jerk to secure second place overall. This marks Chanu's first World Championship since 2022 and her second competition since finishing fourth at the Paris 2024 Olympics. The gold medal went to defending world champion Ri Songam from Korea, who lifted a total of 213 kg. In cricket, India are in commanding position as they scored 448 runs for 5 wickets in their first innings at stumps on the second day of the opening test of the two-match series against West Indies in Ahmedabad. Centuries from Dhruv Jurel, Ravindra Jadeja and KL Rahul helped the Indian team to take a massive 286-run lead over the West Indies. Jadeja on 104 and Washington Sundar on 9 were at the seas when stumps were drawn this evening. Jurel scored 125 while Rahul scored 100. In the ICC Women's ODI World Cup in Guwahati today, England beat South Africa by 10 wickets. South Africa lost all their wickets in 4 balls in 20 overs in the first innings and scored just 69 runs. In reply, England reached a target without losing a wicket in 14 overs. Lindsley Smith took 3 wickets for England while Nate Skipper-Brandt, Sophie Alexstone and Charlie Dean took 2 wickets each. To end the news, the main points once again. Finance Minister Sitaraman stresses 8% GDP growth target, sustainable economy at Kautilya Economic Conclave. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister stressing for building a community-driven movement for a drug-free state. Village councils in Mizoram receive over 14.52 crore rupees, 15 Finance Commission United grants. Security forces arrest 4 militants including self-styled chief of Kuki outfit in Manipur. And in sports, Mirabai Chanu wins silver in women's 48 kg category at World Championships in Norway. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.